Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from whatever you're watching this channel, depending on the time zone. Today is going to be the final day for the send-off of the CDF Francis Ogola. Preparation has been underway in Siaya at Olego Sango. And then this morning, the body of the late arrived in Nyanza region at Kisumu International Airport. And this is how the military chopper landed in Kisumu International Airport, whereby the army officers were on ground ready to receive their departed boss in Kisumu. Besides this, there are other images coming all the way from Siaya on the preparation. Of course, the military is in charge of everything in this battle. Therefore, there was band preparation, everything, making sure that it's in order, trying to check on security, because in this event, many people are going to attend. William Ruto has confirmed they will attend. Of course, Raila Odinga is going to attend. Gachagua, Mudavadi, like everyone, all senior people in this country are going to attend the event. And this was the early preparation in the Senator Obama Primary School in Siaya.
Karibuni sana wananchi watukufu, karibuni sana viongozi mbalimbali, tunapoendelea kujipanga kwa hafla ya siku ya leo, hafla ya kusema buriani kwa jenerali wetu. Karibuni sana. Microphone testing 1 2. Ukaguzi wa mitambo 1 2. Ukaguzi wa mitambo 1 2.
Now, beside this, yesterday we saw Governor James Orengo leading the community in mourning the fallen hero, a leader of the community, a man respected in the village, in the community, in the surrounding, by the church and everyone, because of his position, his stature, and the service to humanity was giving. His way of, trying to associate with the society and the community. So he did it in the Luo culture, observing the Luo rituals as he mourned the hero. That means that definitely the man who has fallen is a hero, is a leader, is a respected person in the community. And this is how the event was yesterday. We are just trying to give an update on the event anticipated and what is going on in Siaya. And as we continue, just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, we have had previous speeches from the leaders in this country, Raila, Ruto, Gachagua, Musalia, and others. They have issued their speeches, and you can guess what Ruto is going to say in Siaya. I think those who are advising Ruto have failed. Those who are writing his speeches are failing. Because instead of focusing on the fallen hero, a leader, and trying to comfort the family, Ruto is full of himself in the speeches that he's giving. You see, a man who gets to a funeral and instead of praising the dead on what he has done, he is praising himself. I think to that level, they have failed. They have failed, and we anticipate that this is the same thing he's going to do. He might just repeat the same speeches that he did in Nairobi at Ulinzi Complex. But if he's watching carefully, listening to Kenyans and watching the mood, he should change his statement and rethink on what he's going to say at the final send-off event that will be happening in Siaya. Of course, Raila was very clear even in the previous speeches that let us bury this issue of Bomas once and for all, because they will never substantiate what they are trying to say about what happened in Bomas as far as the role that Ogolla played. Yesterday we shared some very classified information, a message that Ogolla had to share with William Ruto, which really saved his life and his career. So with all that, already Kenyans are aware of what happened. And now you're still coming with the lies. So Ruto has to rethink what he's coming to tell Kenyans, not that. So as Ogolla is being sent off to rest in peace, the issue of commercializing funeral comes in, something that Raila Odinga tried to address yesterday, and I think it is going also to evidently come much clear at that level, whereby Ogolla left his wish that it is better he be just buried without a coffin. Umeke tu ndani ya sanda, they just wrap him in shuka na wamzike hivyo tu ni sawa. I think ni vile tu ni lile njia nadhani wenzetu, mandugu zetu Waislamu wao wanafanya. He wanted to be simple and so cheap. The son talked about a coffin worth 6,000 na hata zikwa na hiyo. So it is going also to teach us a lot, and this is one of the first in our history a CDF to die in office when he's still active in uniform and on line of duty. Because Ogolla died on line of duty, he was in uniform in the army combat, he had gone to an inspector school, and we know that there are still many speculations from Kenyans as far as what aspired. So with all this, I'm sure many people even in Siaya will not be going to church, or they will make sure that they go very early. For those who are wherever you go very early, mnamaliza service mapema, and then you get a chance to be at that event. The entire event will be happening at Senator Obama. Is it primary school, something like that, in Siaya County? So the preparations are underway. Many guests are going to be in Nyanza. People will play into politics, of course, where necessary. And we know politicians, they will never focus on the dead. But the main thing here should be about comforting the family. What message do you have for the family? Not what praise are you going to take from this funeral. So that's something they have failed already. And how we pray that they get it right this time round. That how are you comforting this family? So as the CDF is being laid to rest in peace, we know that there are so many things that will be discussed in terms of sasa kurudi kwa mambo ya uchunguzi na kuja na ripoti kamili kuhusu kile kilifanyika. Na nyinyi mnajua. So it was just updating on what's going on in Siaya, the preparations, and what you should be anticipating for. So let us meet in the next video.